Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a little bit of a different video today. My wife and I have been watching The Walking Dead, and I thought I have this box of comic books that I've had for many years. This is just in a long box that I got from the comic book store, and I thought I haven't looked at this in a while, so I thought I would just go through all of my comic books. Of course, when I was younger, before I started watching movies, these were kind of like my movies because I would be reading comic books or reading other books when I was not, when I was very young and maybe not able to see as many movies as I can today. So I thought I would just go through these and let me know if you like any of these, if you've seen any of these, if you're interested in seeing more of this type of content, just let me know in the comments below. A couple of things that are not in the box. We have many volumes of this. This is the Walking Dead series, and so my wife's been reading these, and we've been watching the show, which we're really enjoying at this point. And we also have this one, which is not in the box too, this is the Watchmen release, and I'm not really sure what is in this box either because I haven't really looked at it in a while. But I'm just going to go through each one really quickly. Some of these are very old too, so I'm kind of curious to see what's in here. And also, most of them, when we went to the comic book store, we wrapped these in plastic just to preserve them, especially the older ones. So let's just see what we have in here. We've got this, the Spider-Man, the Sensational Spider-Man. I'm not going to really get into too many details. Ray Bradbury Chronicles. Looks very cool. There's also another Ray Bradbury Chronicles 2. I love Ray Bradbury too, and I really enjoy reading his stories. And Ray Bradbury Chronicles 3. We've got a couple of these Bukowski. I guess they would be comics with some illustrations by Robert Crumb. These I've been keeping here. Bring Me Your Love, Charles Bukowski. These are some of the ones that are in these plastic. Well, essentially just in plastic. Vampirella. This was from Free Comic Book Day too. This is a Star Wars comic from Free Comic Book Day. Got the Avengers also from Free Comic Book Day. Interceptor, looks very cool. Robotech. Paper Girls. This is a series that my wife really likes a lot. So we got a couple of those. Paper Girls 7. There's a couple of local comic book stores here too that we go to sometimes. Another one from Free Comic Book Day. Got Adventure in Time, Doctor Who, free comic also, Riverdale. Here's a Walking Dead. This is one of the new ones, which we don't have in the other releases that we have. Spider-Man. We're getting into maybe some older things here. This is Spider-Man. This is from just looking at the date here too. I can't really see the date there, but Silver Surfer. We've got Captain Marvel. Looks like an older one. Another Captain Marvel. I've kept these for such a long time since I was a kid, and just really was interested in looking at them. Superman, The Death of Superman. Got The Amazing Spider-Man with Captain America and Doctor Doom's Revenge. There's another, I think this is Death of Superman, also related to that. Justice League America. Another Spider-Man. Big fan of Spider-Man too. You can see all the Spider-Man comics I have here. This is a Wild West series. I love the Wild Wild West. Also, I have that. I have a couple seasons of Wild Wild West. Let me know too as I go through these if you have any favorites. I love Star Trek, so here's a Star Trek comic, which I'm sure was one of the first comics I picked up. More Spider-Man. Aquaman. Big fan of Aquaman also. Legend of Aquaman. There's another one. Weird Worlds. I remember this one when I was a kid too. Tarzan presents Edgar Rice Burroughs' Weird Worlds. I remember reading this one over and over again as a kid. Dennis the Menace. These are some older ones. You can see here. There's the year on that one, 1973, which is very cool. Fantastic Four. More Free Comic Book Day stuff. Here's another one. Free Comic Book Day. Another one, Free Comic Book Day. These are some that didn't have covers on them. I think over the years the covers got pulled off, but this is Prince Namor the Submariner. We've got Shaloman, Amazing Spider-Man, more Amazing Spider-Man. I remember this one as being one of my favorites as well. And I can't see the date on it, but I'm pretty sure this one's pretty old. Fantastic Four. There's another one that doesn't have a cover, but again, this is an older one too. More Aquaman. There's Aquaman. Is there 2 Aquaman there? Yeah, many more Aquaman comic books. Adventures of Superman. You know, was again big fan of Superman, Aquaman, Batman, the Incredible Hulk. Also, Spectacular Spider-Man. I can't believe I have so many Spider-Man comics, but of course I love Spider-Man. Marvel Tales Classic Spider-Man. The Rocky Horror Picture Show comic book. We've got Bart Simpson Class Act. Let's see what we got here. Did I miss one? The Amazing Spider-Man again. Really like that. Amazing Spider-Man. Tweety and Sylvester. Got Barney and Betty Rubble, of course, the Flintstones. Another one without a cover. This is I'm not sure what that one is. Another one with a cut cover there too. Daffy Duck, original Daffy Duck. This is a very, you can see 25 cents. It's a pretty the Aristokittens. Let's see, Dennis the Menace, 1972. There's the year again too, 1972. So these are really old. The Flintstones. Let's see, Looney Tunes. We've got Looney Tunes, Hanna-Barbera, Scooby-Doo comics, The Little Monsters, Mod Wheels. That's a cool one too. Again, getting into some of the older ones. Walt Disney Scamp, The Inspector, the Pink Panther. I love the Pink Panther also. Pink Panther TV show, movies, etc. Reggie, Jokes. Let's see, Little Lulu. Move this down a little bit so I can get to it. Woodsy Owl. Casper. We've got Richie Rich Success. The Beagle Boys, getting here near the end. Ghost Manor. Looks really cool. Robinson Crusoe. Dick Van Dyke there on the cover of that one. Got the more Flintstones. Let's see. Walt Disney Showcase, also Blondie. Let's see, Dennis the Menace there. Again, Jetsons. I love the Jetsons also. Again, let me know if you're when you're watching this, if you see any that are some of your favorites. These are again very old. I remember this one also. Reading this one a lot too. Tarzan the Captive, early Tarzan. Tarzan also. Lost in Space is very cool. Then I have at the end here these Batman, the Dark Knight Returns, and another Batman, Death in the Family, and a couple ones at the end here too. This is another Batman. I guess I wish I had more of the Batman series, but I have more Superman and Spider-Man and Aquaman, it seems like, and it's near the end here. Batman, the Many Deaths of Batman at the end here. So that's my long box of comics, which I really like these a lot, and I've been thinking about maybe going back to the comic book store a little bit more. But let me know if you have any favorites in here. Let me know if this is interesting to you. I've been thinking about showing a little bit more of my physical media collection, including some books. I'm doing a lot of reading now, and as well as movies, of course. You'll still see that content on this channel too. But I thought I would show these since I haven't looked at them in a long time. And I'm thinking about collecting some more. And as I mentioned before, we're watching The Walking Dead, so I thought these would be interesting to show. Thanks so much for watching this video today. If you like this video, click on like. And if this is your first video on the channel, please consider subscribing. That would be great. I sincerely hope everyone is safe and well, and I'll talk to you soon.